It was a good draft, wasn't it? So you had your eyes on Pendlebury right from the start, and he played in a different way to players that we'd seen before. It was slow motion in a way, and he was able to carve his way through the middle of the ground. And when you're calling him, you thought, gee, he's going to be tackled, he's going to lose the footy and all these things, and he didn't, and he was so constructive. So right from the start, you felt a bit like Selwood, that he was a mature player that was not just a good first or second year player, that he was actually a star player. And you think about that golden era that he had. So he was 5 times best and fairest and 5 times All-Australian over a 6-season period. It was just quite remarkable. So 10 of those big ones over 6 seasons. So for that period from about 2010 to 2014-15, he was as good as any player in the competition. I know when I was hosting the Brownlow, he was one of the first blokes I'd ring to have a chat to him, because he's always a bit of a chance. Look, when you look at him over the period at Collingwood, where does he sit? You know, the Colliers and the Coventrys I didn't see play. I saw Dacos play. Bob Rose, I was always told, was the greatest Collingwood player. And since then you've had Nathan Buckley. Swanee was a great player, Len Thompson, etc, etc. But I think for me, 300 games plus, I reckon you can honestly say, except for Gordon Coventry, nobody at Collingwood has been this good for this long. And that, I reckon, is about as good as I can say about him. One word to describe him, I could think of a million of them. Professional's one of them, but no, that's not good enough. Poetic. That's the way Scotty played his footy.
The fact that it's a legitimate source of debate that Scott Pendlebury might eclipse the deeds of Nathan Buckley as a player at this club tells you everything you need to know about his level of greatness.
Oh, well, it goes without saying, he's a great player. I think when you do tribute, you look at a player and you think, what does he do? What Scott Pendlebury was able to do for 12 years now, and it's a pretty manic game now, Jared. It's a manic game, and we sit in the crowd and we sit in the media box and you call the game and you think, God, it's a scramble, it's a tactic, and then suddenly Scott Pendlebury's got the ball, and suddenly the game's not scrambled anymore, it's not manic anymore. We've got a professional with the ball in hand, and it's just not the way he moved. It was the way he thought, it was the way he delivered. He saw the game in a manner that few don't, and for 300 games, he's absolutely worthy to be in the discussion of Bobby Rose, Coventry, Buckley, and now Scott Pendlebury.
If Keanu had played footy in the Matrix, it would have looked like Scott Pendlebury does. Just the whole game slows and the trademark glide. Congratulations
nice.
On 300.
Well done, Scotty.
It's the big milestone in the game. Make it a good one.
Scotty. So Pendles, 300 games. Some good ones, some not so good ones, you know, but can't deny 6 times all Australian, you know, not bad. Strawny was 13-time all Asian. Pendle's never made it into that team. So 13, is 13 a higher number than 6? Yes, it is. Strawny wins. Bruce described Pendles as poetic. I wouldn't say he's poetic, unless that poem involves the word Nantucket. Strawny doesn't think Pendles is a Rolls-Royce exactly. He's more a 1989 Nissan Pintara. He is dependable. He will get you to point A to point B, and he has a tape deck, which is handy.
Well, when I think of Scotty Pendlebury, I just think about pure class. One thing comes to mind, time and space. It doesn't matter where he is on the ground, and let me tell you, he's one of the best clearance players the competition's ever seen. He just has got that time. He just sells dummies, blokes go, they don't go, and he understands where he is on the football field at all time. That's what's made him a superstar over a long period of time. The other thing is probably his durability. You know, had a couple of injuries lately, but he just doesn't get hurt, and he's one of the toughest blokes you'll ever see play the game. When I think of Scotty Pendlebury, I think, one, class, durability, toughness, leadership. He's a Rolls-Royce, that's what he is. Well, Scotty, it's been a long road, but a very successful road. Welcome to the 300 Club. No, welcome to my club, the Tony Shaw Club. As you know, I'm the only living person who have played 300 games at Collingwood at the moment. They say you're after my record. Well, I'm not sure about you making that, mate. You wouldn't want to walk down a car park in dark at night time and I'm driving my car, because you might have an unfortunate accident. Mate, you've been a legend and a superstar for that long, it's unbelievable. Congratulations.
Scotty, congratulations on your 300th. It's an outstanding performance when you consider how many people have actually done it. We get rewarded for the 200, and that is monumental when people achieve that. To go the extra 100 plus, and I certainly think from an observer looking inside, from out, you've got the capability of going a lot longer, and I hope you do. I still remember early days playing you on a wing, mainly to protect you. You were a skinny little kid from Gippy Power, and we thought, well, we'll keep him out of the traffic, but it became very, very evident early on that you just had that desire to get where the football was, made it happen, made players around you get better, and you haven't stopped doing that. You've been a wonderful captain, you've been a wonderful player. It's a credit to you and your family. The way you conduct yourself is inspiration to so many people, Scott, and I still have great joy in watching you strut your stuff, the way you go about it. Very humble, very forthright, lead brilliantly, and I wish you all the best.
G'day Pendles, it's Smithy mate. Just want to congratulate you on reaching the huge milestone of 300 AFL games. Massive achievement mate, given the level that you've played at now for such a long time and the achievements that you have been able to achieve. Norm Smith medal, multiple Copeland Trophy winners. Mate, it's a pretty impressive lineup that you've got there of your achievements, but mate, congratulations. Still got another couple of hundred to go to catch me, but mate, it's been really enjoyable to watch most of those 300 that you've played, and you know, the influence that you've had at the Collingwood Footy Club. Should be a pretty proud moment for yourself, mate, too, to achieve all 300 at the one organisation. Not many guys get to do that, but mate, good luck. Hope you enjoy the occasion, and again, very proud moment for yourself and your family, and I just want to send my very best.
Well, Scotty, 300 games. Don't think there was ever any doubt that you were going to get 300 and beyond, and there's probably another 100 in you, mate, but the model of consistency you've had as a player has been astronomical. You just keep doing what you do every single week, and you've been a very consistent player for us. More than that, mate, I've just loved to see the growth of you as a man. To see you as a leader, but also as a father, has been pretty special. And the way you led these boys the last couple of years through some adversity, and now hopefully get a taste of some success as a leader, mate. So, wrap for you. Congratulations to you and the family. I know Al's obviously been there since the start. Probably deserves more plaudits than she gets, but well done to Al as well, and all the best, buddy.
Dip, congratulations on your 300. It is just a moment in time, but it is a moment that we can reflect on your contribution to the footy club, to your growth as a young man, and I suppose look forward to what's to come. You know, from the day you walked in, I think the word I gave to Richo was aloof. I think I misread that one. Probably quiet, watchful, observant, and always paying attention and looking at your next level of improvement, you know, from the people around you in your environment. I think you set a great example on how to carry yourself on and off the field. I do think that your footwear needs to have is an area of improvement. Don't be looking at me, but there's clearly a lot of thong and Birkenstock action going on there. I don't know if you need that. But in all seriousness, that's about the only thing I can pinpoint as an improvement area. Your growth has been huge. Your deeds on field speak for themselves, but I'm more impressed by what you've been able to do around the place. The quiet way that you've led people through this environment and through their challenges, and then the more senior and stately way that you've been able to pull a leadership group together and show them the way and provide real direction for your playing group is exactly what you expect from a captain, what I would want from a captain. Congratulations on your career to date, mate. It's been it's excelled. You know, it's been huge, and I know that there's still more to come. And looking forward to what the next month is going to provide for us. Let's add to that already full study mantelpiece zone, mate, with some more silverware.